Happy Monday, November 7th. So, I currently run 4 miles every other day. It's just what I do. And like everyone else, there are days when I don't feel like running. Cold, rain, wind, travel, work, life. You can list on and on the excuses for doing nothing. Today in particular was a beautiful day, but I did not feel like running. Like always, that is when my brain starts negotiating with myself. That little voice in the back of my head that tells me I don't have to run today. I deserve a day off. Skipping one day won't really matter. Excuses. After the first mile, that voice in my head tried to convince myself I should turn back. After all, my legs were tired from a 40-mile bike ride yesterday, and I could always fit in another workout tonight instead of doing my run in the morning. I find when this voice of doubt creeps in that I'm the type of person that doubles down my effort. The days you don't feel like doing it, but you get your workout in anyway, those are the days that count the most. The days that show you who you really are and what you're made of. Jim Rohn said it this way: we must suffer one of two things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret and disappointment. This reminds me of the parable of the ant and the grasshopper. And there are many versions of this story, but the gist is that the ant spends all summer storing food for the winter while the grasshopper spends his time singing and dancing the days away. When the winter comes, the grasshopper is starving and begs the ant for food, but the ant refuses. He doesn't have enough to feed them both because the grasshopper didn't help prepare for the winter. This is a classic example of discipline versus regret. The same is true for saving for retirement, or in my case this morning, working out to maintain fitness. For me, the pain of disappointment is not something I want to experience, ever. Does that mean I'm never disappointed? Of course not. But I never want to be disappointed because I didn't put in the hard work. I didn't put in the effort because I lacked self-discipline. There are multiple times when I don't feel like working out, but I end up hitting my personal record. It happens all the time because I use that voice of doubt to push even harder, to prove I'm the one that's in control. That competitive spirit in me just kicks in automatically, even though I'm competing against myself. So are you listening to that voice in your head that is justifying why you shouldn't do something that's good for you? Unfortunately, it often comes down to the fact that change requires the pain of not changing, or the pain of regret, to be greater than the pain of change or discipline. Don't be the grasshopper. Don't wait to make changes until it's too late. Like I said, for me, the pain of disappointment is not an option if it's within my control. I choose the pain of discipline every day. So this week, take control back. Get that extra workout in, finish the project, start an investment account. Feel the accomplishment that comes through daily discipline. And I promise you that your life will change for the better. So as always, if you made it this far and you're watching on LinkedIn, leave a comment below. Something you didn't feel like doing this week, last week, but you got it done anyway and we're better for it. If you're listening on Spotify, make sure you take a second, give me that 5-star review. And as always, remember, you are limitless.